Welcome to my weekly series of learning how to sew, all in an effort to be self-sustaining, upcycle my clothes, create new garments on my own. Follow along to see how this goes. In this session, I am going to attempt to sew two pieces of fabric together using my sewing machine. As you can see here, I am using a pin. So I watched a bunch of YouTube videos here on best way to make sure that the fabric stays together. Previously I tried this, so this is maybe test number 2 in the same session, but when I first tried it, the fabric was coming apart, so I added in the pin here to try and keep it together. And then I had to actually change my thread because bobby pin had fallen apart or it had run out, and I was using white thread initially, but wanted it to be very visible to see how this is working. And yeah, I would have to say I did pretty good on rethreading and getting the bobby pin set up. Obviously this is sped up. It took about maybe 30 minutes to do this, all the different sewing and threading, but I will stop talking for a second here and just let you see me attempting to thread the needle here, and then we'll get back into it when I start actually sewing. I'm getting much better with threading my needle. This is the automatic way of threading. I can't really get it on that first try, as if you're sewing by hand. But anyway, I got it. It was really cool that with each time that I had to do it, which was actually several times, I got it a lot much faster. Even doing it within 30 seconds. So pretty cool. Tune my horn on that. And yes, that's a sewing scissors. I got it from my mom. You could probably get it from Michael's or Joann's craft store as well. It's a fully metal scissors, but really great, high grade quality. And now for the moment of truth. Here's my attempt at now sewing the two pieces of fabric together. Remember earlier I had pinned them, but then had to switch them around because I want to make sure I'm right-handed, so it's easier for me to sew the two, and also where I joined the two was on the right side, so I want to make sure that the seam is on the right side. And I got this trick from a fellow YouTuber, I'll tag her below, but doing a reverse or a back stitch. I didn't know about that one. Doing a back stitch to keep the thread together, and then I'm able to take out the pin. I do think I wasn't supposed to take out the whole piece of cloth like that. That may have messed me up there, but it went well. And there she is, beautiful, but the thread came undone in the middle of it, and clearly I don't know how to make a straight line. Yeah, I think my foot is just really heavy right now. What you can't see is my foot on the foot pedal, and yeah, it was really heavy. But then I tried again. Why not keep trying? And I think here I also still messed up because the thread actually did come undone, and I had to, so I sewed all the way through without realizing that nothing was sewed because my thread had actually come out. So there's a whole bunch of me trying to fix it, but I did fix it, and it came through much better, longer straight line, worked all the way through, and practice makes perfect. So I continued and did several. Obviously it's a small piece of fabric here, or small pieces of fabric, but I did continue through several times. Just again, the whole point of practicing is just to make sure that I can get it right. Like I said, my feet are a little bit heavy on the foot pedal. You can't see it, but I know for a fact they are. And again, this is sped up, and I know because it's literally just speeding through all the fabric a little bit too fast. But again, kept going, kept trying. This is literally only day 2 of me learning. And the first lesson was literally just trying to understand how to thread and seeing if I could try it out. You can check it out on YLSU here. But so then I kept going here, adding a couple more pieces together, and yeah, the line got the stitch got much better, nice and straight, and still not completely perfect, but it is a step closer. As you can see on that stitch, I did better with the back stitch by not necessarily raising my foot pedal in the back, my foot brake in the back, what you're seeing me do with my left hand. So actually lifting basically the thing that sits and makes the fabric sit. When I was done with the back stitch, again, I tried to slow down and like really be softer and gentle on the foot pedal. It was not great, but it's gonna take some practice. I think that's also how I actually drive, so more practice going. But yeah, here are the stitches that I had, and they were looking great. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. You can follow along at YLSU on Instagram, and you can listen to my audio archive at What's New YLSU on Spotify, Apple, and Amazon. See you next time.